So it's only $95 a month or $95 per appointment. Um, for us, that's brought in about $85,000 of top line revenue. And you've been able to use $2,000 a month, $1,800 a month, and outperform them by, 5 times in the first month. You have to do something. In my opinion, I wouldn't go anywhere else other than to Advertizo. They're very qualified leads or appointments when we get them. And it's easy. I can just stick it right into a calendar and then our salesman goes straight out right to them. I don't have to really work it over or nothing.
Hey everyone, this is Ro, founder and CEO here at Advertizo. I'm here again with a new guest. His name is Brenton, and Brenton is with Prime Roofing in Idaho. So we're going to be having Brenton share his experience working with Advertizo. He's been with us for more than an year now. He had to stop because of winters, and then he's back up and rolling again. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Brenton, if you can tell for the viewers, everyone watching, a little bit about you, your company, where you guys based off, what kind of services do you do, and give us a 1,000 feet overview on you guys.
Yeah. So, like you said, we're based out of Idaho. We service Idaho, Wyoming, some of Montana, and a little bit of Utah. My dad and I own this company. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. We do primarily residential roofing, residential asphalt, particularly, but we'll do commercial, we'll do metal, TPO, and stuff as well. Even some low slope stuff.
Why were you even looking for some kind of marketing channel in the first place?
At least in Idaho, roofing's pretty competitive. Um, almost anybody can go out and become a roofer here. And so with that, there's a lot of competition, and a lot of not very good contractors as well. And so we were looking at our business a couple of years ago and said, man, what can we do to really improve this and stand out from the crowd and obviously
Right.
get more leads and serve more customers. And so we started looking around. And I'll
Perfect.
tell you, we had quite a few that we tried that weren't any good. Um,
Before
we
us,
Before you guys, yeah,
go
we
ahead.
spent 21,000 and we got a total of 7 leads total. Oh,
21,007 leads, not seven sales. Just want to be clear.
yeah, just
This
7 leads.
this is before
Not
working with
every one
us.
of those even showed up as an appointment by the time we
Wow.
called them.
Do you want to tell the viewers what they were using in the system? Like, what was the system that you paid 21,000 for?
What they told us they were going to do, they'd run the Facebook ads and they would run Google ads and they would run Yelp ads. Um, and they were supposed to kind of, I guess, do post or something like that to make us more known.
Right.
Um, and realistically, I don't think they did very well at any of it, obviously, but
Wow.
that's what they were supposed
21,000
to do.
and like 7, 8 leads is wild. That's crazy. Hey, yeah, did you close
Yeah.
any? Like, did you made anything back?
We closed two. Yeah, we closed two out of them 7. Uh, a lot of them, I'd say about half of them, they didn't actually need a roof. They were just looking for kind of a rough estimate to see what they could plan for in a few years. They didn't really want a roof right now. They weren't very qualified.
Yeah.
Just a lot of tire kickers and people really weren't looking.
How was the business before working with us? Before we started working together, how was it before? Like, if you walk me through what was the main channels of, bringing most of the customers in before working together?
Yeah, so we'd have to go out and knock doors mostly. We'd post in Facebook groups, and I even tried running some Facebook ads a little bit myself. But a lot of it we just went and knocked doors and hope you catch people home. And uh, yeah, in Idaho, people really don't like you knocking on their doors. Well, yeah,
How?
everybody's got a no soliciting sign, and
Yeah.
everybody's been had their door knocked on already. And we serve such a wide area as well that
Yeah.
to service everybody was almost impossible.
How's your so far experience working with Advertizo? How is the team? How do you feel about the system itself? Is it, you have to spend a lot of time into it and then you get appointments? How much hands off it is on your end? And are you able to focus on only the high leverage thing which is selling? Just if you can tell a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, honestly, it's been working with Advertizo has changed our entire business. So for me now, a lot of what I do, you guys will send us a lead, and then I'll take the lead and I'll assign it to a certain salesman and kind of fill up calendars that way. Um, so for me, I'm not really spending any time, chasing tire kickers. All the leads we get are pre-qualified. They're looking for a roof. We have some notes on them, usually saying what their problems are, what the kind of roof they have, or when they're trying to get it done, or whatever. They're very qualified leads or appointments when we get them. And it's easy. I can just take it right into a calendar, and then our salesman goes straight out right to them. I don't have to really work it over or nothing.
And just want to make sure when you said leads, these are appointments, right? These are not.
Yeah, leads.
Yeah.
Every one of these is in a set appointment.
Yeah, so it's
So
set appointment. It's not a lead. Okay. And what do you feel about the quality? Because I think the quality is a big thing for you guys that you didn't got when you spent 21,000 with another marketing agency before us. How do you feel about every single appointment? Do they have the intent to buy the roof, or it just, people don't need a roof? Like walk us through that as well, please.
Yeah, I'd say every appointment we've gotten, they've needed a roof. That's not meaning that we close every single appointment. Sometimes they get a couple quotes and then somebody beats us or whatever. But every single appointment has needed a roof, whether they need financing or not. We know that before we get there. Um, the quality has been very, very good.
Very nice. And like you guys are not even spending that much. I think you are only spending 2,000 a month in the ad spend. Do you have for this month? I think we are, like 27 days in. For this month, it's 27th of June today. So do you have the numbers, how much you spend in total, and what's the return looking like even for this month? Let's not talk about the whole year. Just for this 27 day, do you have a number handy with you?
Um, you know, I'm pretty sure we spent about $1,800 this month.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, it's
Just
1,815. Yep, that's correct.
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the appointments, how many appointments you got, what's the cost per appointment, cost per sale, how many sales we have made out of $1,800 spent.
Yeah, so we've gotten 19 appointments this month. Um, Out of that, we've closed five so far, and there's still a couple still in the works. I'm pretty sure we'll get them. We're just working with the insurance on a couple of them. Um, like I said, to kind of give you a number for us, that's $360 per appointment.
Wow.
Um, or sorry, $360 per roof,
Per
actually.
sale. Wow.
Sale, yeah. So it's only $95 a month or $95 per appointment. Um, for us, that's brought in about $85,000 of top line revenue, and it should be, in the ballpark of $25,000 of profit for us.
In just $1,800 spent.
1,800 bucks, that's it.
Wow, that's just insane. That's amazing. Pretty awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean the numbers are really solid, honestly. Do you have any suggestion, or how do you feel about the numbers that you have brought in so far this month?
I'm loving it, man. And realistically, every month it's been getting better.
Yep.
Like you said, we had to stop through the winter because we can't roof in 2 feet of snow over here. But I just feel like every week we get more and more leads. Uh, the ad spend really hasn't changed a whole ton, but they just keep improving. I think you and your team have done a really, really good job at whatever you guys do, but optimizing it to get the
Yep.
most out of our ad spend.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I love it. Yeah. And I also want to touch base a little bit if we backstep and we go back to last year when you were actually signing up with us, because you have been with us for an year now and you stopped because of the winter season and then you, like restarted the system again because you really liked it, last year. So if you can walk me through what you were feeling last year because you had been burned, you spent 21,000 before this, it didn't work, and you were a bit skeptical when you were, starting with us, right? Last year. If you can walk me
Yeah.
through like what emotions were you were feeling when you were, deciding to go forward with us last year and what was going through your mind?
Yeah. So my dad was actually the ones who found you guys. And he set up kind of that first call and everything. And you know, I was pretty skeptical at that point. I was pretty tired of marketing agencies. I feel like we'd spent a lot of money with a lot of different guys, and none of them had really performed the way they said they were going to perform. And so when we signed on, I actually called some of your other references, some out of Washington and different things, and they spoke extremely, extremely high of you. Wasn't really quite sure yet still.
Yeah,
Uh, but after 1 month, I was like, dude, this realistically is like, this is the best marketing experience we've ever had.
very nice.
I'll say too, like if we have a problem, like it's really, really easy to get a hold of you guys. In the past, we've had some where, you call them up and you text and email and they just never get back to you. And it's like a once a week kind of deal if you can get them.
Yeah,
And for you guys, I can send a text at any time and get an answer within a few minutes.
yeah,
Um,
awesome.
yeah.
Nice. So you really felt the change within the first 30 days of working with us, that this is something different and this is something awesome, even though you had been burned in the past, which most people, hearing this have been burned in the past and screwed by multiple agencies, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I bet we tried before we found you, we've probably tried six other agencies and none of them were
Wow.
any good.
Wow. And there's like multiple people, Brenton, like you, that have been burned by 6 to 10 agencies, and they're still trying to, find the one. It's just hard for them to take the next step to move forward because it's not their problem. They have been burned so much that they're a little bit skeptical to go forward with anyone. What would you say to that contractor hearing and watching this call, who want to start with something like this, but because of the past experience that they had got burned by our agency, they're on the fence of that, hey, should I do it? Should I risk my money again? Should I not? Because yes, it costs upfront. We charge, maybe we are on the higher end that we charge, but you have got like 50x return this month. I think more than that. So what would you say to that contractor who had burned in the past, but they just still want to take that leap of faith and go for it?
Yeah, I would say for anybody who's concerned about the cost, I do believe you get what you pay for a lot of times. And so when you're looking at these guys who are, a few $100 a month, well, realistically, I don't think you can expect them to perform that well. Um, that's one thing I would say. And in roofing too, there's so much money made in roofing that it doesn't take very many jobs to get everything back. But, again, in roofing, if you're not doing any jobs, you make no money. You lose money every single month. You don't get the jobs. So for that person, like you have to do something to be seen, to get people calling you. You have to do something. In my opinion, I wouldn't go anywhere else other than to Advertizo. That's what I would tell them.
Okay, perfect. So you're saying, to sum it up, opportunity cost of not doing anything, it's far higher than what you pay for what we are charging, right? So just take that leap of faith, even if you have been burned in the past, and just go for it, because like, how would you not know that this works until you try it?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I would feel confident recommending you to anybody saying, "Hey, look, give Drew a month. He'll change your mind.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
change.
awesome.
He'll show you what marketing agencies are supposed to be like."
Yeah, I love it. Okay, well, this is awesome. I love it. And yeah, I hope, people watching this will get, will understand by seeing and watching that why it is important to go for it and try it, even if you're risking your money. The opportunity cost of not doing anything is higher. And yeah, like this is Brenton. Like he spent 21,000 with our agency in the past that got him 7 leads, not 7 sales, 7 leads. And then we started working with him. We are spending not even close to what he was used to. He's only spending 2,000 a month in ads, and he has closed 5 jobs this month, 85,000 in revenue, like 22, 23 in profit. What we can say other than Brenton speaking himself so highly about us. So I really appreciate you, Brenton, for hopping on today and sharing your experience working with us. I think this is going to help a lot of roofers, a lot of contractors who want to get started, but they're on the fence. It's been so amazing working with you and Prime Roofing, with Jeff. And yeah, we're going to scale your business to the moon. We're going to increase the ad spend, have you hire more salespeople, and yeah, just scale from there.
Yeah, if I could say too, as we're talking about that $21,000 agency, they spent that in 3 months because they convinced us that uh, you just had to collect the data, and if you had all the data, then they could actually do their job.
Right.
You've been able to use $2,000 a month, $1,800 a month, and outperform them by 5 times in the first month.
Yeah.
So something with that too. We would feel very comfortable upping the ad spend with you because you actually see the results. As most of the other guys, they want you to jump in and just bump it up way high, but they
Yep.
haven't done it. They haven't proven anything. So
Yep.
you just
Exactly.
waste too much money that way.
Awesome, man. I love it, Brenton. And I really appreciate you sharing your kind words and your experience working with us. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sum up here. Anything you want to add before we, sum it up, Brenton?
No, but if anybody's asking for my recommendation, I'd call Advertizo. They won't let you down.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Brenton, for hopping on today and sharing your experience. And yeah, we'll talk very soon.